Hey, 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 look who it is. You know this guy is the afternoon voice on your radio, but Jay McFarland of the J-Mac News Show on KSL News Radio is dropping by to tell us about a fun side project. The second season of his sci-fi podcast, House of Eden, dropped this week. Congratulations,
Thank you so much.
So I want to catch people up. This is season 2.
Yes.
Season 1, I have to say, big hit, downloaded more than 100,000 times.
Yeah, kind of surprising.
For people who don't know, can you give us a synopsis of this storyline, this plot?
So I can't give you too many spoilers.
Oh, don't say that.
So this is a sci-fi podcast. It's a story. It's just me sitting down, telling a story like we would be right here, and I'd say, you know, this happened to this guy. And it starts out with a guy who has multiple personality disorder.
Okay.
And one day he develops a new personality who claims to be the president of the United States. And he knows things he shouldn't know. And he has details that only somebody in the White House would know. And meanwhile, the real president, and this was not trying to imitate life at all.
Okay.
The real president starts acting really strangely and starts pushing the country towards war.
Okay.
So his doctor, Dr. Turner, she's the lead, she's the hero in the story. She has to decide, has something strange happened here? Could they somehow have been body swapped or something?
But is this really an element of his personality disorder,
or could something have happened? So she has to decide who she's going to help. That's where the story begins. It takes you to a place where I literally redefine humanity. But I'm not going to give you any spoilers as far as that's concerned.
Well, I've known you for years. I've sat beside you filling in the radio studio, and I know you to be a very passionate and creative person. This doesn't surprise me. This was floating around in that creative brain of yours.
You know, I have about 5 other stories, too, that I want to tell. So that's what's so fun, is to have something that's been bouncing around your brain and you get it out there. But I have to tell you, for season 1, I was so nervous. I'm never nervous about sharing an opinion. That's what I do. But really putting yourself out there with a completely different genre and waiting, because you know how people are and how they respond, and waiting for that criticism.
Feedback isn't always our friend.
For 3 days, I was at home in the fetal position just going, I don't want to check the comments. I don't want to look at anything.
That fear's gone, because season 1 was a hit, and we have a clip from season 2. Can we listen? Here it is, House of Eden.
All of a sudden, something appears out of the woods and runs out in front of the vehicle. It's a woman. She's in her 20s. She looks all disheveled and disoriented. The driver of the car slams on the brakes and barely avoids hitting the woman. He gets out of the car and she's in hysterics. Please, she said, you have to help me. It's okay, he says. Calm down. Now just tell me what happened. The woman again replies, please, they're coming. They're gonna kill us all. You have to stop them. Can't you see them? The officer takes a few steps towards the trees to see what she's talking about. As he turns his back on the woman, she reaches out and touches him on the back of the neck. All of a sudden, an object on her neck starts to glow.
It turns
bright bluish color.
To the ground. Okay,
the soldier acts as though electricity is flowing through his entire body. He starts to
really thrill-driving series.
Yes, now I do need to thank our sponsor, Genesis Dental. They're the ones that got behind this early on to make it happen. But if you want to see it, you can just go to ksl360.com/Eden. Or easier yet, you can text our text line. Just text the word Eden, E-D-E-N, to 57500, and that will send you a link.
Congrats, my friend.
Thank you so much, Brooke.
You edit it, you write it,
I did everything.
A talented guy. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We'll post a link to the podcast if you want to check it out on our website, studio5.ksl.com.